Good afternoon, Uva Doble, aka P.C.B.E. That stands for Prince Cavalier of Briarwood Estates. No, I'm not claiming to be royalty. It is a play on words. Prince Cavalier of Briarwood Estates. Get it? A real prince wouldn't live in a dump. Not like this, at least. Anyway, hope you're doing well. We're going to try out this Eclesias Cherrywood deep bend with new-ish from Watch City Cigars, Waltham Broken Cake. The pouch aroma is very reminiscent of the now out of production Watch City Slices. If I had to guess, this blend gets its name from the actual Watch City of Waltham, Middlesex County area of Mass. I think home to Waltham Watch Company, as well as Brandeis University, Raytheon Tech, and such. This landed on the 2nd. I placed an order the next day, based on, one, the fact that when I saw the announcement on the Watch City Cigars website that this blend was coming, I'm a little foggy right now, but I thought the way I read the announcement was it was going to be in line with Watch City Slices. That plus Watch City Cigars produced it, and the Jim Inks review that has a bit of mystery to it that I'm trying to find, and that is the cocoa note. I thought his review mentioned he got like some faint cocoa essence. But anyway, all that combined said I got to get at least 8 ounces out of the gate. If I can get 16, let's go for it. I'll do 16 if there's nothing else that I want for the order. Unfortunately, I had wanted to get a tin of that, which I'll let age. The last order I placed, which was primarily a lot of G&H, Kendall Dark, probably total 16 ounces of that. I wanted to try out Stubbs Pipe, so I liked it so much, I went with a bigger quantity. So, Silver Gray, Ladyfinger, Briar Tamper. Let's not fill it too high. The only noticeable difference is the shade of the flake is the shade of the flakes. It's darker. But pouch aroma, very reminiscent again of Watch City Slices. In fact, if you blindfolded me, sat me down at a table, opened a pouch of that, and stuck it under my nose, what does this remind you of? I'd say Watch City Slices. Again, using the most succinct terms I've ever used to describe a blend, like freshly baked wheat bread. Just very smooth, very clean smoke. Doesn't bite. Intended to be sipped, of course. I think it has all the makings of an all-day smoke. In my case, unfortunately, I am not a high roller. as they say. So I'm currently in the stage of life where I don't have, how should I say, a few mil in a retirement nest egg, a nice log home out in the country where I can sit out on the porch, right, with the, with the dog, my pipe, and a nice soundtrack, and, enjoy life. I mentioned that to say, rather than an all day, it's a good off and on. How about that? Right? Off and on, because conference calls are off and on. Looks like the rain has tapered off a bit, so I'm going to enjoy the rest of this, get some sips of water. Walk on down to the gym, do my hour on the Cybex. Come on home. Don't know what dinner looks like. Actually, there aren't too many choices. Not right now. I'm not the foodie, sorry. I'm the pipey. Anyway, let's see. Before my money's on Carlos Alcaraz for the Open title. Though Norway's Casper Ruud has had a lot of success this year and last. In the ATP like 250 level events. I want to say last year he won like six titles. Practically back to back. Very, very good player, but Alcaraz from Spain is just in a different league. I would say, so I don't think Federer's coming back. He's still rehabbing. Yeah, Nadal between the foot blisters and him rehabbing some abdominal issues that led to his having to complete his quarterfinal match at Wimbledon, but then not appear for the semi. Maybe he has one more in him. I think that what's the next event? The Australian. But like the new, I would say the new power in men's, the two right now that stand out to me are Yannick Sinner from Italy and Carlos Alcaraz. You got a lot of other big hitters. Especially in the top, so I mentioned Casper Ruud, but I don't know. It's just with the rankings being that close, Alcaraz and Sinner, there's just something that those two have, and not just because they're so young, but there's something that they have that the rest of the field doesn't quite have. Right? Like Shapovalov from Canada, he's a big hitter. Khachanov from Russia is another big hitter. Taylor Fritz, right? A lot of big hitters. Nicolas Basilashvili from Georgia, one of my favorites, actually, one of my favorite big hitters. But there's still something that separates the rest of the field from Sinner and Alcaraz. My 2 cents. On the women's side, I would say the new power, Iga Swiatek from Poland and Ons Jabeur from Tunisia. So there you have it. Sorry this ran so long. Thanks for watching. When your time permits, fire up your briar and enjoy a pipe. This is PCBE, aka Uva Doble, signing off. Until next time. God bless. Keep the faith. Stay well.